Chapter 4: The Echoes of Destiny. Kofi's journey had reached a pivotal moment. As he held the orb of leadership, he felt a surge of energy coursing through him. The amphitheater faded, and he found himself in an expansive and mysterious realm that seemed to stretch infinitely in all directions. The sky was a swirling tapestry of colors, with hues of deep blue, emerald green, and brilliant gold intermingling in a mesmerizing display. The ground beneath him was soft and springy, covered in lush grass that seemed to pulse with a rhythmic energy. Kofi glanced around, feeling a mixture of awe and trepidation. He had encountered many trials, but this realm was unlike anything he had experienced. The air was thick with a sense of anticipation, and the atmosphere crackled with an almost palpable energy. He knew that this was the beginning of a new phase in his journey, one that would test his resolve and understanding of his newfound powers. As he took his first steps into the new realm, he noticed a path that meandered through the verdant landscape. The path was lined with ancient trees, their branches forming an archway that seemed to beckon him forward. He followed the path, his mind racing with thoughts of the challenges that lay ahead. The orb of leadership glowed softly in his hand, a constant reminder of the responsibility that he now carried. The path led him to a majestic waterfall cascading down from a cliff. The water sparkled in the sunlight, creating a rainbow that arched across the sky. At the base of the waterfall, a shimmering pool of water beckoned to him. Kofi approached the pool, feeling an inexplicable pull toward it. As he peered into the water, he saw images of distant lands and people, their lives intertwined with the power of the egg and the staff. The reflections in the pool seemed to come alive, showing scenes of various leaders and guardians from different realms. Kofi saw glimpses of their struggles, triumphs, and the sacrifices they had made. Each image was a story of resilience and leadership, and Kofi understood that he was about to face a trial that would test his ability to make difficult choices. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the mist surrounding the pool. It was a tall, regal woman dressed in flowing robes of deep purple and gold. Her eyes sparkled with wisdom, and her presence exuded a sense of calm authority. "Welcome, Kofi," she said, her voice like a gentle breeze. "I am Imoni, the keeper of destinies. You have reached the threshold of the trial of choices. Here, you will be faced with decisions that will shape the course of your journey. Your choices will not only impact your destiny but also the lives of those who depend on the egg's power." Kofi nodded, understanding the gravity of the trial before him. "I am ready to face the trial of choices. What must I do?" Imoni's gaze softened, and she gestured toward the pool. "Within this pool lies a reflection of the paths you may take. You will see 3 distinct paths, each leading to different outcomes. You must choose one path and commit to it. Be mindful that your choice will affect not only your own fate but also the fate of others." The pool's surface rippled, and 3 distinct paths appeared. Each path was illuminated by a different color. One was a vibrant green, symbolizing growth and prosperity. Another was a deep blue, representing wisdom and understanding. The third was a fire red, signifying strength and determination. Kofi studied the paths carefully. The green path led to a lush, thriving land with abundant resources. The blue path wound through a serene and peaceful realm filled with scholars and wise beings. The red path traversed a rugged and challenging terrain, marked by obstacles and fierce trials. Imoni's voice echoed softly. "Choose wisely, for each path will demand different qualities from you. Your choice will determine the nature of the challenges you will face and the impact of your actions." Kofi took a deep breath, considering the options before him. He thought about the lessons he had learned and the responsibilities he now carried. Each path held its own allure and potential consequences. After a moment of reflection, he made his choice. He stepped forward and touched the red path. The moment he made his decision, the world around him shifted. The vibrant colors and serene atmosphere of the previous realm gave way to a harsh and demanding landscape. The sky turned a fire red, and the ground beneath him became a rugged, rocky terrain. The air was filled with the sounds of distant battles and the scent of smoke and ash. Kofi felt a surge of determination as he began his journey along the red path. The challenges ahead would be formidable, but he was resolute in his commitment to face them head-on. As he navigated through the treacherous terrain, he encountered various obstacles and adversaries, each one testing his strength, courage, and resolve. The first challenge was a series of formidable cliffs that rose high into the sky. The cliffs were steep and treacherous, with loose rocks and narrow ledges. Kofi had to climb carefully, using every ounce of his strength and skill to scale the heights. As he reached the summit, he encountered a fierce guardian spirit, a colossal figure with blazing eyes and a fiery aura. The guardian spirit spoke with a voice like crackling fire. "You have chosen the path of strength and determination. To pass this trial, you must prove your worth in combat. Defeat me, and you will earn the right to continue your journey." Kofi faced the guardian with unwavering resolve. The battle was intense and grueling, with each strike and maneuver requiring precise timing and skill. Kofi drew on the strength he had gained from his previous trials, channeling it into every attack. The fight was a test of both physical and mental endurance, and Kofi's determination never wavered. After a long and arduous battle, Kofi emerged victorious. The guardian spirit dissipated into a shower of sparks, and the path ahead became clearer. Kofi continued his journey, feeling a renewed sense of purpose and strength. The next challenge was a labyrinth of fiery obstacles and dangerous traps. The labyrinth was filled with scorching flames, shifting walls, and hidden pitfalls. Kofi had to navigate through the maze with caution, using his wits and agility to avoid the hazards and find the way forward. The trial was a test of his resourcefulness and problem-solving abilities. As he made his way through the labyrinth, Kofi encountered a series of puzzles and riddles, each one more challenging than the last. The puzzles tested his intellect and creativity, requiring him to think critically and solve complex problems. Kofi's determination and perseverance guided him through the maze, and he finally emerged victorious. The final challenge of the Red Path led Kofi to a vast arena filled with fierce adversaries. The arena was a place of intense combat and competition, where Kofi had to face a series of formidable opponents. Each opponent was a master of their own combat style, and Kofi had to adapt his strategies and techniques to overcome them. The battles were intense and relentless, but Kofi's resolve never faltered. He drew on the strength he had gained from his previous trials and fought with unwavering determination. Each victory brought him closer to the end of the trial, and he knew that he was one step closer to fulfilling his destiny. As the final battle came to an end, Kofi stood victorious in the center of the arena. The crowd of spectators cheered, and the arena's fiery ambience began to fade. The path ahead cleared, and Kofi felt a profound sense of accomplishment. Imoni's voice echoed in his mind. "You have completed the trial of choices and proven yourself worthy of the path you have chosen. Your strength, courage, and resolve have guided you through the challenges. But remember, your journey is far from over. There are still trials to face and lessons to learn." With those words, the Red Path began to transform, revealing a new realm filled with opportunities and challenges. Kofi felt a renewed sense of purpose as he stepped forward, ready to embrace the next phase of his journey. Chapter 5: The Trials of Unity. As Kofi ventured through the new realm, he found himself in a land of contrast, where the landscape alternated between lush, vibrant regions and desolate, barren areas. The realm seemed to embody the duality of existence, reflecting both the beauty and harshness of life. The path ahead was marked by a series of interconnected challenges that would test his ability to unite and lead others. Kofi encountered a group of beings known as the Elders of Unity, wise and venerable figures who were tasked with overseeing the trials of leadership and collaboration. The elders were beings of immense wisdom and power, their presence exuding an aura of authority and grace. They greeted Kofi with a mixture of respect and expectation. "Welcome, Kofi," one of the elders said, their voice resonating with a deep, melodic tone. "You have proven yourself in the trials of strength and wisdom. Now, you must face the trials of unity. To truly harness the power of the egg and the staff, you must demonstrate your ability to bring people together and lead them with compassion and empathy." The first trial took place in a grand assembly hall, where Kofi was required to address a diverse group of beings from various realms. Each being had their own unique culture, beliefs, and perspectives. The challenge was to unite them and forge a common purpose. Kofi began his address with a heartfelt speech, emphasizing the importance of understanding and collaboration. He spoke of the shared values and goals that could bring them together, highlighting the strength that could be achieved through unity. As he spoke, the beings listened with varying degrees of skepticism and curiosity. The trial was not just about words, it required Kofi to actively engage with the beings and address their concerns. He held discussions, listened to their grievances, and worked to find common ground. The process was challenging, as each being had their own set of priorities and values. Kofi had to navigate through complex negotiations and foster a sense of trust and mutual respect. Gradually, Kofi began to see positive changes. The beings started to open up and collaborate, sharing their resources and knowledge. The assembly hall transformed from a place of division to one of unity and cooperation. Kofi's ability to bridge gaps and build connections was instrumental in achieving this transformation. The second trial involved a series of collaborative tasks that required teamwork and problem-solving. Kofi was paired with individuals from different backgrounds and skill sets. Together, they had to complete a series of challenges that tested their ability to work together and leverage each other's strengths. The tasks ranged from constructing intricate structures to solving complex puzzles. Kofi's role was to facilitate communication and coordination among the team members. He encouraged collaboration, recognized individual contributions, and fostered a sense of camaraderie. The trial was demanding, but Kofi's leadership and ability to inspire teamwork led to successful outcomes. The final trial of the Trials of Unity was a grand festival where Kofi had to oversee the celebration and ensure that all beings felt valued and included. The festival was a time for showcasing talents, sharing stories, and building relationships. Kofi had to manage the logistics, address any conflicts, and ensure that the festival was a success. As the festival unfolded, Kofi witnessed the fruits of his efforts. The beings celebrated together, exchanging stories and enjoying each other's company. The atmosphere was filled with joy and harmony, a testament to the power of unity and collaboration. The elders of Unity observed Kofi's performance with approval. "You have successfully completed the Trials of Unity," one of the elders said. "Your ability to bring people together, foster collaboration, and lead with empathy has demonstrated your readiness to wield the power of the egg and the staff. You are now prepared to face the ultimate challenge." Kofi felt a profound sense of accomplishment as he completed the Trials of Unity. The realm around him began to shift, revealing a new path that led to the final phase of his journey. He knew that the challenges ahead would be the ultimate test of his abilities and leadership. Chapter 6: The Final Confrontation. The final phase of Kofi's journey was marked by an atmosphere of tension and anticipation. The path ahead was shrouded in mist, and the sky was a tumultuous mix of dark clouds and flashes of lightning. Kofi felt the weight of his responsibilities as he approached the final trial, the ultimate confrontation that would determine the fate of the realm. As he moved forward, he encountered a series of challenges that tested his resolve and strength. The path was fraught with obstacles and adversaries, each one more formidable than the last. Kofi had to draw on all the skills and knowledge he had acquired throughout his journey to overcome these challenges. The first challenge was a series of treacherous storms that threatened to engulf the path. The storms were fierce and unrelenting, with powerful winds and torrential rain. Kofi had to navigate through the storms, using his staff to create a protective barrier and find a way through the tempest. The next challenge was a series of illusions and traps designed to mislead and disorient him. The illusions took the form of familiar faces and places, creating confusion and doubt. Kofi had to rely on his inner strength and clarity to see through the illusions and avoid the traps. As he pressed on, Kofi encountered the final adversary, the Dark Sorcerer, a formidable being with a malevolent aura. The Dark Sorcerer was the embodiment of chaos and darkness, wielding immense power and commanding legions of shadowy minions. The confrontation with the Dark Sorcerer was intense and epic. The two combatants clashed in a battle of light and darkness, with each side unleashing their full power. Kofi fought with unwavering determination, drawing on the strength of the egg, the staff, and the crystal of clarity. The battle was not just a test of physical strength, it was a struggle of wills and ideals. Kofi had to confront his own fears and doubts, using the power of unity and leadership to overcome the darkness. The fight was a culmination of everything he had learned and experienced throughout his journey. In a climactic moment, Kofi unleashed a powerful surge of light that dispelled the darkness and defeated the Dark Sorcerer. The realm was bathed in a brilliant, cleansing light, and the oppressive atmosphere began to lift. With the Dark Sorcerer defeated, the path ahead was illuminated, revealing a new era of peace and prosperity. Kofi stood victorious, his heart filled with a sense of fulfillment and purpose. The realm had been restored, and the power of the egg and the staff had been safeguarded. Imoni and the elders of Unity appeared before Kofi, their expressions filled with pride and admiration. "You have completed the final trial and fulfilled your destiny," Imoni said. "Your strength, courage, and leadership have brought balance and harmony to the realm. You are now a true guardian of the egg and the staff." Kofi bowed his head in gratitude, feeling a deep sense of satisfaction. He had faced countless trials and challenges, but he had emerged victorious. The realm was now a place of hope and unity, and Kofi was prepared to continue his role as a guardian and leader. As the realm celebrated the dawn of a new era, Kofi looked toward the horizon with optimism and determination. His journey had been long and arduous, but it had also been a journey of growth and discovery. He knew that the path ahead would be filled with new challenges and opportunities, but he was ready to face them with the strength and wisdom he had gained. The story of Kofi's journey became a legend, inspiring future generations to embrace their own destinies and strive for greatness. The egg and the staff remained symbols of hope and unity, guiding the realm toward a future of peace and prosperity. Kofi's legacy lived on, a testament to the power of courage, leadership, and the unwavering pursuit of one's destiny. As he looked to the future, he knew that the true journey was not just about overcoming obstacles but also about embracing the potential within oneself and leading with compassion and purpose.